Welcome to the Global Technology and Strategy Education channel. Today we discuss the mystery of the J-36, a system that is rumored to have a range of up to 1,800 nautical miles and a long arm capability that has many analysts baffled due to conflicting information. Don't worry, we'll discuss this in an educational and safe manner, starting with the meaning of long-range claims to why this technology raises so many questions. Section 1. Origin of the J-36 claim. The name J-36 itself does not necessarily refer to a specific platform. Often, in the world of defense analysis, names like this arise from analyst speculation, satellite images, defense industry reports, or even interpretations of programs that have not yet been officially published. This is what makes discussions like this full of mixed signals. There is no 100% certainty, but there is enough information to analyze it in an educational manner. Why is this technology attracting attention? Because every time rumors emerge about a platform with a very long range, analysts will immediately assess how it could change the regional strategic balance. Section 2. What is a range of 1,800 nm? Let's simplify it first. 1 nautical mile equals 1,852 kilometers. This means that if the J-36 truly has a range of 1,800 nm, it is equivalent to approximately 3,333 kilometers. Why is this number important? Because in the world of military strategy, range determines how far a platform can monitor a specific area, how wide the radius of operations is, how much strategic advantage can be gained. Let's illustrate this with a simple example. Imagine you have a drone or aircraft that can only fly 300 kilometers. That means its surveillance range is limited. But if you have a platform that can reach over 3,000 kilometers, that means a single aircraft can cover a very large area, including sea or land areas far from its home base. In other words, the greater the range, the greater a country's strategic influence in the surrounding region. Section 3. Understanding the concept of long arm capability. The term long arm does not always refer to specific weapons. Conceptually, this term refers to a country's ability to heavy checkmark project power over long distances. This means that a specific aircraft, ship, or system can reach distant targets without having to move bases. Heavy checkmark provide deterrence. The greater the range, the wider the area covered within the strategic radius. Heavy checkmark monitor vital areas. For example, trade routes, resource areas, strategic points in maritime areas, and so on. Heavy checkmark operate outside domestic territory, without having to build new bases or move large physical assets. In the modern world, long arm capabilities are not always realized by fighter jets. It can take the form of long-range drones, extended radar systems, reconnaissance aircraft, maritime platforms, guided missiles, or even communication and electronic warfare systems. So when we hear that a system has a long arm, it does not necessarily mean that it is a weapon, but rather a range capacity that has a strategic effect. Section 4. What is causing mixed signals about the J-36? International analysts have mentioned the existence of mixed signals or conflicting signals. The causes include 1. Information that is not fully disclosed. Some countries do not disclose their technology in full detail. Often, only bits and pieces of information are leaked. 2. Media that sometimes add speculation. Sensational headlines can create impressions that do not match reality. 3. Satellite photos or images that may not be accurate. Analysts can see certain shapes, but do not necessarily know their function. 4. Conflicting information. Some reports say one thing, while others say another. 5. Rapid technological developments. A platform can change in a year or two. This renders many interpretations obsolete. 6. The name J-36 itself is unclear. There has been no official statement. Could be prototype, a research project, an internal name, or just an analyst's nickname. Because of all these factors, the term mixed signal has emerged. Section 5. Why is remote technology being researched so much? We have learned that developments such as the J-36 are not isolated phenomena. Many countries are studying similar technologies for several reasons. 1. Surveillance of large areas. With a range of thousands of kilometers, countries can monitor large maritime areas and trade routes, as well as ensure the security of their exclusive economic zones. 2. Operational efficiency. Long-range platforms do not have to return to base frequently. 3. Adaptation to global competition. In the modern era, countries are competing to expand their intelligence capabilities, rather than relying solely on physical strength. 4. Advancements in digital technology. Sensors, radar, batteries, fuel, and composite materials are becoming more efficient, enabling greater range. 5. Increasing demand for maritime surveillance. Many countries rely on maritime trade. Therefore, long-range surveillance capabilities are crucial. Section 6. Potential uses of the J-36 for educational purposes. Remember, we are discussing this in a neutral, informational manner, without glorification. If the J-36 truly exists, its potential uses are likely to include 1. Long-range surveillance/exploration platform. Its 1,800 nm capability can be used to monitor maritime areas, protect trade routes, collect weather or environmental data, support search and rescue missions. 2. Strengthening early warning systems. A system with long-range capabilities can help detect large-scale activities more quickly. 3. Aerodynamic technology research. The J-36 could be an experimental platform for new materials, wing designs, or fuel efficiency. 4. Training and strategic doctrine development. Every new technology helps countries shape their vision of future strategies. 5. Artificial intelligence integration. New platforms often serve as testing grounds for AI, automatic navigation, object identification, energy management, flight optimization. Section 7. Why is long-arm capability considered strategic? There are 4 main reasons. 1. Mobility advantage. A platform with a very long range does not require additional bases. This saves costs and reduces political risk. 2. Deterrence. The ability to reach distant territories often strengthens conflict prevention. When 2 countries know that both have advanced capabilities, they tend to avoid direct confrontation. 3. Multi-role capability. Long-range platforms often have multiple functions. Surveillance, communication, atmospheric research, long-distance transportation, logistical missions in large areas. 4. Reduce dependence on foreign bases. Some countries do not want to rely too much on foreign bases. With a range of over 3,000 kilometers, long-range operations can be carried out from their own territory. Ending. What is the point of this video? In summary, J-36 is a name that often appears in analysis, but does not necessarily refer to a specific aircraft. The claimed range of 1,800 nm indicates potential long-range capabilities. The concept of a long arm means the ability to project power or conduct long-range surveillance. There are mixed signals due to inconsistent or unconfirmed information. Technology like this has positive uses, not just military ones. The explanation of this topic is for educational purposes, not excessive speculation or sensationalism. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy discussions like this, don't forget to support this channel so we can continue creating educational content that is beneficial, neutral, and easy to understand. See you in the next video.